family. Vicki Dillard here. So pleased to be a contributor here on African Diaspora News Channel. As you come in, please come in and like, share, and subscribe to this amazing network. Thank you so much. Family, we have some crazy news. This news is from the Biden administration, which we knew was going to be some funny stuff going on. So the other day, his press secretary was asked about, talked about Harriet Tubman bill. Y'all listen to this piece. This is from NBC News. It says Biden moves forward now with placing Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. If you all don't remember, under the Trump administration, he halted that effort to put this Black woman on a $20 bill. This piece talks about how President Joe Biden will move forward with the plan announced 5 years ago and stalled by the Trump administration to place abolitionist Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. Quote, the Treasury Department is taking steps to resume efforts to put Harriet Tubman on the front of the $20 notes, said White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki. She said it's important that the country's money reflect the history and diversity of our country. And Harriet Tubman's image gracing the new $20 note would certainly reflect that. Now, family, I'm not against, of course, any powerful Black woman on a bill. That's not my issue. But they want us to get all excited about some superficiality. You all want us to get excited about the nothingness of it all. What do you mean? This is some trinkets. This is a souvenir of the promised land, but not the promised land. This is a t-shirt, a pen, a mug. This is a cup. This is some socks. This is not substantive. Joe, what y'all look like telling us, quote, the Treasury Department is going to take a resume effort to put Harriet Tubman on the front of the new $20 bill and say that it's important that the country's money reflect the history and diversity. No, it's important that the money is reflected in our hands. Somebody say cut the check. Somebody say reparations. What we look like excited about a $20 bill of a Black woman in everybody else's pockets, but that money is not directed to us. This is the ultimate irony, the ultimate spit and slap and kick in the face. If you guys are getting excited more about the fact that a Black woman is going to be reflected on a $20 bill, and you're not at the same time demanding that we receive these bills specific for Black people, you done lost your mind. That is proof of your mental illness, and it's proof that you are still a slave. I am over these trinkets and this memorabilia. This is superficial. This isn't substantive. America owes us. Much of the problems that the Black nation is dealing with right now can all stem from, directly or indirectly, from the lack of financial resources. We find that even crime in any community has a direct relation to the economics. The bad health care. Name it. Education. The domestic situation, the family situation. There's hardly anything that you can think of that does not have its tentacles connected to the lack of resources. And when we're talking about reparations, reparations is not a philanthropic, charitable act. White people are not doing us a favor by giving us what's ours. Reparations is a justice claim. It's America paying her bills. It's the fact that America she stole our labor. And she benefited and profited off of it for centuries and never paid for it. And every person that's been in America, whether you were directly related to the slave trade or not, you benefited from it. But you never paid us for it. You cannot be considered moral and right and can't be taken seriously when you are still advocating and pushing for the thief to keep the stolen goods that you have. The wealth of America is directly related to slavery and indirectly even the world, because it helped to spark a financial boom around the world. Cut the check. Reparations. This is the ultimate spit in the face. They want you to be happy with a picture on a $20 bill, but they won't give you any money. Make that make some sense. And then Joe Biden's administration going to say how important it is for it to symbolically, that's what she was talking about, reflect the diversity of America. No, if we want to reflect America, you redistribute the money back to the one it belonged to in the first place. That $1 trillion plus big stimulus packages. This is the second one that they cut. All that money that they was divvying out, all that's our money, Black family. And did you see how many foreign nations were tucked away in that legislation? That was supposed to be a COVID relief bill. They gave you a raggedy, dirty, little stanky $600. Didn't make sure that people's rent was paid and other emergency financial situations due to the COVID situation. But they made sure to bail out miscellaneous nations. They tucked that in while they told you to go sit down and enjoy this little $600 that they took, 9 months to get to you. Make it make sense. By the way, all that's your taxpayer money. And it couldn't even be any worthwhile taxpayer money if it didn't have the snowball effect of the money due to slavery and the injustices that the finances that it produced from the injustice of the Black codes, Jim Crow, convict leasing, the injustices of sharecropping, and new Jim Crow. This is the ultimate slap in the face. We will not ever stop demanding reparations from this country. It's the just and right thing to do. And while we're demanding that, family, you know I'm all about Black empowerment. So I'm always pushing about us to financially educate ourselves, have an extra form of income, because you must be out of your mind to only have one form of income that's predominantly from members of the dominant society. And you know that they pull money from you as a form of warfare to control you. Economic sanctions. Don't let it happen. And that's the reason why I'm inviting women in particular to join us at the Women of Wealth Conference. Go to womenofwealthweekend.com. That's womenofwealthweekend.com. I'm going to be one of the keynote speakers, and I'm going to be talking about spiritual wealth. And I'm so excited because this is going to teach you how to think like a millionaire, how to make more money on your job, how to protect your assets, how to find other forms of income. You don't want to miss it. I'm excited to be there to learn from others. But I also want to give my testimony as someone that deals with a medical disability and having other medical assistance that I need and bringing in extra income to take care of such things as well. You don't want to miss it. Womenofwealthweekend.com, womenofwealthweekend.com. The last Saturday of January, the last Sunday of January, if you're watching within that time frame, meet me there. Thank you so very much. The information should be in the link or pinned. Also, follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki, and my Facebook fan page at Vicki Dillard. Thank you so very much.